Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another plan with me. This is for the week of September 5th to the 11th using the Scribble Prints Co. January 22 mystery with some Planet Hannah custom scripts and just a Rose Scribble Prints Co. Sparkle bundle. I actually don't have any housekeeping other than I am working very hard to catch up. I just have a couple of voiceovers left to do. And I think I'll be caught up at least until Halloween. Or, like, not Halloween, but, like, the beginning of October. Um, so I'm just going to answer some questions that I found on the internet while I'm laying my base until I get to the day by day. And the first question is, what's one of your favorite comfort foods? Matzo ball soup. I'm not a big soup fan, but I love, it's really just the matzo balls. Um, and like latkes and corned beef, basically Jewish food. I love Jewish food. So good. Um, what's your favorite city? It's always a hard question. I love Boston. I love Philadelphia, sort of. I am a proud Philadelphian, but like, it's not the greatest city in the world right now. I loved San Diego. I love Austin. I don't know. I guess I have a lot of favorite cities. Um, if you could live in a book, TV show, or movie, what would it be? Harry Potter. Like, I would love that. That would be so rad. Uh, like 5,000%. Though TV show, I think I would say Selling Sunset, just because it seems like a really cool like thing to do. Um, what issue will you always speak your voice about? Oh my lord. Um, so I'm a pretty opinionated person. Um, I didn't really realize till recently, like very recently, like very, very recently, that I actually am kind of a feminist. I've always obviously been like, yay, women's rights and all of that stuff, but I think that after the Supreme Court ruled against Roe versus Wade, I literally vomited, and it's disgusting. And that is an issue that I will literally always speak my mind about. I don't care where I am, who you are, what you believe in. Like, there's absolutely no reason for it. Um, what's your worst habit? Uh, so about to speaking my mind, not thinking before I talk all the time. It's probably like one of my absolute worst habits ever. Um, what is your theme song? Ooh, what a great question. So it used to be Turn the Page by Bob Seger because like we were always on the road, me and my family always going somewhere. But I don't know what it would be now. That's a good question. Interesting. I don't actually have an answer for that. Would you rather be stuck on a broken lift or a broken elevator? Is it a lift and elevator just like called something else? Like a lift? Don't they call elevators lifts like in Europe? Uh, well, neither. I mean, I'm not like really afraid of lifts or elevators. I don't even know what that means. I'm not really afraid of elevators or anything like that, but like my biggest, not biggest fear, but like the only thing I can think of in that instance would be that I have to pee, and that would be like atrocious. Um, so to be honest, being stuck anywhere doesn't really tickle my fancy, but I don't think I would like freak out so much unless I had to pee, because that would be awful. Um, when was the last time you changed your mind about something major? Um, I don't know. I don't usually change my mind about things very often. Usually when I make up, I usually like stick to my thoughts about stuff. Um, I don't think I changed my mind about anything at all. Um, what is something that you learned last week? Oh, this is actually interesting. I was just at the Smithsonian, like in real time, the first weekend of October, and like my family and I went to DC, and we were at natural, the Museum of Natural History, and like the mammals were there, and it said that kangaroos um, produce two different kinds of milk for like their age appropriate babies. I think they're called joeys, right? So like if they have like a 1 year old or like a toddler baby, they could like it comes out of like their body knows how to produce different kinds of milk versus like a newborn. Isn't that crazy? I thought that was like absolutely nuts and fascinating. So crazy. And they don't have like two nipples. Well, you know what? I really don't know the answer to that if they have two nipples or not, but it comes from the same place. It's just like their body is wired that way. Absolutely insane. So we're gonna get to the day by day. Really quick, the overlays that you see from Planna Hannah are her custom. She has like a custom spot for um, like custom boxes. So I did like, oh, you know what? That's not from this. I lied. I'm sorry. She has the custom wedding box, and it has like the wedding song, your name, um, where you got married, and then there's something else, I think. And I just did that for like this spread. Um, my husband and I got married 3 years ago on September 8th. So that was why I did it. I thought this was like would be a really cute spread in general to use for this, even though like it's not my vibes of my wedding itself. Um, it definitely has the rustic vibe, which my wedding was. I just said rustic glam, I called it. So that was on the 8th. Um, so Monday was Labor Day. We were in the Poconos for Labor Day this year. My father-in-law has a house there, so we just spent the weekend there, and we went shopping at the outlets on Labor Day, which was awesome. They had so many good deals. Um, then we went to Subway. So crazy story about Subway. Kind of crazy. I don't know if it's really crazy. Um, they don't have them here. Like there is like not a convenient Subway located near us, like at all. Um, they have them in Walmarts, but they're kind of gross. So I, anytime we're in the Poconos, because there's a Subway like right near my father-in-law's house, we go there. So we went to Subway, and I worked on listings. Later that night, it was super rainy. It's like a joke that it always rains when I'm in the Poconos, and my father-in-law still grilled in the rain, which is kind of humorous. Um, he made burgers, they were delicious. And then we all had like a technology session because I don't know why we all had our laptops out and we were like doing stuff. I was working on listings because that's all I did all week. Um, it was a lot of listings still continued from last week. Which if you didn't see that play with me, I was redoing the listings in my shop. Information down below but I'll also pop it up here. There's a code for 15% off if you would like to get anything from my shop. But I was reworking all the listings and all of that stuff. So um, on Tuesday, we drove home. Came home on Tuesday. We took the day off, but we left on Tuesday. And oh my goodness, was it raining? Like it was pouring, torrential downpour. We did stop at Chick-fil-A for lunch because we were starving. And then I had a nail appointment. After that, I filmed. I don't know what I filmed. Probably a couple things because it just says film. Um, and then I had an eye doctor appointment. I hate the eye doctor. Everybody always gets like so hype about like the dentist, but like, oh my goodness, do I hate the eye doctor. When they do that poof in your eye, oh, it freaks me out every time. Comment down below if you have like an irrational fear of a doctor. Like, it's always intriguing to me. And then we got takeout. I don't remember where we got takeout from. And it must have been somewhere in, maybe it was Greek food. It was probably Greek food because we went to my favorite ice cream spot, which is the Weldon Fountain, afterwards, which sounds delicious right now, actually. It's like the middle of the day, and I'm like, ooh, ice cream. Um, it's been a minute since I've had some good ice cream, so. Wednesday is, what am I doing? I'm just like going. I'm like, do. Um, those patterns on those boxes are stunners. I've been looking at this kit all year and I'm like, I don't know when I'm gonna use it, and it just turned out to be perfect for this actual week. So on Tuesday it looks like I had some like insane anxiety, which wouldn't surprise me. I always get really anxious like when it rains and stuff. I don't know why. It's just like weather drastically affects my mood. And then I watched literally the entire season of the new Pretty Little Liars. I watched all of it in a day while I was working and working on listings because that's literally like all I did on Wednesday was watch Pretty Little Liars, work, and work on listings. Hilarious. Um, After I was done with all of that, I watched an episode or two of Chicago Med, and I worked on my shop. I probably just did some orders and I know I did some designing. Um, all of my scripts, almost all of my scripts, with the exception of the foil, are all from CarleaPlans. They're either in font 5 duo, font 1 duo, or font 6. If you have any specific questions, like, please ask me down below. I'm thinking out loud that was my wedding song, Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran. So yeah, anyway, all of that, it's all from CarleaPlans. So if you have any questions about any stickers, just let me know. On September 8th was our 3-year anniversary. I can't believe we've been married for 3 years. I know that like it doesn't seem like a really long time, but it kind of does because it was like basically all through a global pandemic. Um, so like it's been a wild 3 years. So it's been interesting. So our anniversary was the 8th, and I watched Big Brother in the morning, which I think I'm getting close to like the end. Well, I know in real time it's ended, but like I don't know in what week it actually ended. So I'll relive that in that plan with me. I think it might be like the week after or possibly the week after that. I don't really know. I don't remember. Um, and then I watched Chicago Med again, and I got a raise that was fun. We have yearly raises at work, and we actually got really nice ones this year, so that was lovely to have. Um, I worked on the shop, and the queen died. Oh, what a sad day. Um, I feel like a lot of people in general were like really sad about it, but like it's just such a pivotal moment in history where you watch a royal takeover. It's like so crazy. And then everything changed from like the king, from the queen to the king. And it's just like absolutely crazy. Like I'm 35 and obviously I've never known any other queen since she's been the queen for like 75 years. So, and the British family is just fascinating to me. Um, and then we went on our anniversary dinner date, um, which was fun, actually. I got like a flight of beer. It was awesome. Flights of beer are always fun. What did I do here? Oh, I just took it down to date. I'm like out here doing sticker surgery. On Friday, I had finally finished the listings. It finally happened. They're done. Um, so I did some new releases in the shop, and then like I put the shop back online, which was amazing. And then I got McDonald's. Oh, so this was the day of the my company's summer party, and even though it was in September, they called it like the summer party. Um, it was the first one that we had since COVID, so it was kind of nice to see everybody and all of that stuff. But since I help them with party stuff, I was basically doing that all day. So I went and picked up my friend Michelle, and then we went to McDonald's because we were going to be in a park all day, so food. And then the party happened. Um, After that, I went to dinner with Lauren. We went to Chicken and Pete's, which was one of my favorite places ever. And then we got ice cream because, you know, you gotta you gotta have ice cream. I don't remember what the place that we went to only has certain flavors like every day. I don't remember what the flavor of the day was, but it must have been good since we went there. Like an ice cream that we both like. I wonder what it was. It had to have been either like ice cream sandwich, we both love that, or like something with mint. So that seems really weird for September, so I'm not really sure. Um, and then I just put in after that like a holy old AF because I was so sore from like being outside and like doing stuff outside all day. It was awful. I was disgustingly sore. And my back hurt, and I was like, we were like lifting stuff and like setting stuff up and all that craziness. Um, it was just crazy that I like actually was so sore. Um, and on Saturday, this was like our anniversary weekend, so we weren't planning on doing anything originally, and then decided that we were going to go to Hershey for a night, which is where Matt proposed. Um, we love Hershey. We go there, not like Hershey Park. I've actually only been there once, and it was okay, but like it, not that. It was just like um, there. If you're near like Hershey, Pennsylvania, there's the Hershey Hotel that has an amazing spa, like amazing spa, and they do like a bunch of stuff, but it's like chocolate covered strawberry around Valentine's Day, chocolate coconut, which is what I usually do. Oh my God, it's amazing. But like, so we went there the first time, and that's when he proposed, like, oh, obviously a while ago. But, um, so we went back to Hershey, but on Saturday I slept in a little bit and packed, and then obviously I had to stop at Starbucks because I needed coffee for the ride. We got gas at Sam's Club and then headed to Lidditz, which is where my mother-in-law lives, and she was watching the dogs for us. Then we checked into the hotel at Hershey. She's like 40 minutes away from there. And I immediately took a shower because my hair was gross from the day before, but I wanted it to be like fresh for dinner. And then Matt took a nap, and I just edited and uploaded a my August haul clip, or my August haul. I'll pop it up in the cards. Um, and then we went to our favorite restaurant ever, which is Devon's. It's like a steakhouse and seafood. Oh my goodness, it is so good. We went there the night we got engaged, and like, it's not just like a nostalgia good. It is consistently delicious. I'm pretty sure they're a chain. I think there's one in Center City, Philadelphia, actually. But like the one in Hershey is just so cute. They have like specialty drinks and everything that's like specifically for Hershey, and it's just the cutest thing. Um, so we like go all out when we go there, and it's just delicious. Steak, seafood, happiness, dessert. Because you're in Hershey, the chocolate's always like 10 out of 10. Drinks, mm, so good. It's like always a very expensive meal, but it's just so good. And then we just hung out at the hotel and like cuddled and like all that. And we don't often get to like just lay in bed together because we have two dogs that like lay with us all the time. So, um, I don't remember what we were watching. I feel like we were watching like a movie, just like hung out. It was so sweet. It was like a really good, we needed it. It was like a really good night. Um, and then I slept in. We ate dinner late, so I didn't like go to bed until pretty late, and like I can't fall asleep on a full stomach, so it just doesn't work for me. And then I slept in pretty late because we woke up pretty late, or we went to bed pretty late. But for lunch, we went to this place called the Hershey Chocolatier, which is in, it's not in Hershey Park, but it's like at the entrance for Hershey Park. Again, this is the first time we had been there. It just opened last year. But if you are in the Hershey area, go. Like, go there. We both had stuff that was like chocolate infused. Like, I had a burger that was chocolate infused with like bacon, and it was really good. And I really want to try their milkshakes, but it was just so much food that like we weren't gonna do that at that point. But like, we live close enough that we can go back if we want to. Um, and then we went to back to Lidditz to get our dogs and probably to hang out with Matt's mom and grandmother. And yeah, we did because the Eagles game was on first day of the season. Was on the 11th. That's like always one of the funniest things that we talk about when we talk about our wedding is that we actually got married on the first Sunday of the 2019 season. So it was like a football game was happening when we got married. But um like when we picked the date, we didn't know that it was gonna be like opening weekend. I'm impressed with how many people were there. Like, we didn't get a lot of no's. So like 160 people were there still. And like, and I obviously we have a lot of football fan friends, so like we're diehard fans. So it was just great. And like there was people from almost every team. It was so awesome. But the Eagles won that day, so both of my wedding and this weekend, we just hung out and played games with his mom, and I took a nap because I was exhausted. And then we went home and hung out with the doggos. Um, so that was the week of our anniversary. We actually had a lot of fun. And for a trip that was literally planned like last minute, we were not planning on doing anything. I was really glad that we did it. And that's it for the week. So, I was doing a little preview of the week, of the second half of the week. I love that munchkin, so cute. And this is the leftovers that I have. Not actually a lot because it's the old format, but that's it. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, all of this fun stuff, and I will catch you in the next one. See ya!